wait. I didn't know this, but I saw the pictures, and I guess you posted them, and you met Eminem, but you accidentally spilled water on him? How did that happen?
Oh my. You see, people don't, I don't look like this happens to me, but I have terrible stage fright.
Oh.
I'm just a really good actress.
Oh my gosh, you are.
It's not happening, but I really get it very bad. Like I go dizzy, my mouth gets dry. And so I have a song that I put in my head that helps me get through it.
Please say it's Eminem.
Lose yourself. I mean, you hear that, you feel like you can do anything.
Yeah, that's
right?
true, that's true.
So I hear it in my head, and I was going to present at the Oscars, which is really nerve-wracking, especially if you have stage fright.
But when you're you, that's crazy.
Oh, I'm like this, you know.
If I were you for one day, I would never be nervous.
Oh no, I'm like, and then I come out like, hi, but I'm dying inside.
You're a great actor.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
They should give me an Oscar just for presenting in the Oscars. Just for presenting.
That was a great acting job.
And this one day, I was extra nervous because I hadn't slept. I was jet lagged. I was feeling shaky. And so this one time, I'm drinking the water because my mouth immediately goes dry.
Yeah.
Even with the water. And I am thinking, I'm walking towards it in my head, thinking, lose yourself, you know? I'm singing the song in my head, and then I kind of feel like it's not sinking to something, and I am like drinking the water, and then I go, wait a minute, have I lost it? I go to the person, is Lose Yourself playing right now? Because I heard it like in a stereo, but he was not announced that he was going to be at the Oscars.
Oh.
As I was ready to come out, he was on stage playing Lose Yourself, but I didn't know that. I knew everybody that was at the, this was a surprise. And so I am so nervous that I think it's me, and then all of a sudden, wait a minute. It was really scary, by the way.
Wouldn't it have been great, though, if everyone would have been like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't hear a thing.
I was actually embarrassed to ask. I hesitated for a minute, and it was the end of it. And in this moment, I'm like, more nervous, and he comes out exactly on the side that I am in. And I'm so nervous. I go, I love you.
You're shaking the water.
I spit it out. I drank, and I said, I love it.
That got so much worse. Oh my God.
Oh
my God.
And then I see that he's like in shock with water all over, and I go,
first of all,
I'm sorry. And they're like, go, I'm sorry. And then they go, and I go, somebody take a picture. I took a picture, and then I left.
You both look terrified.
I felt so humiliated. I still had to go and do it. And the next day, I went home and I said, oh my God, my hero thinks I'm a freak. And, and the next morning, they asked him, because it was a big deal, it was a surprise.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy going this time? Because when he won for that song, he didn't go. And, he said something like, oh, I really enjoyed it because I got to meet Sальma Hayek.
Yeah, that was so fun. I don't know if you know this, but like, a lot of people like you.
But I spit on him.
Kind of a big deal. Yeah. You kind of might be an even bigger deal than Eminem. So, and I love Eminem.
He really looked very terrified.
He did look terrified. It's awesome.